as you guys know, you know that we come from game day before yesterday. The boys are still feeling a bit heavy. You can see them from today, the training session. And what we're trying to do now is to manage them. Said earlier, I think last week that since the game of coming thick and fast, we expected that to happen, and now is to manage them and be ready for the next one. So yeah, we know that's not going to be an easy one. We're playing against the champions and a team that has been doing very well for many seasons now. So we're looking forward to the game. We hope that we can be able to grind maximum points.
Yeah, look, obviously, we were just happy that we got the 3 points. I think it was a very important game for us to be able to get the maximum points. For me, it's not about the goal we scored, but the fight and the passion we showed as a team. That really helped us throughout the game, and hopefully we can just continue with the performances going forward. And personally, for me, it's been a hectic past few weeks, and I think you could see throughout the past few weeks we weren't in a good space as a team. But I think after the game on Tuesday, we can really, just carry on with our good performances and look forward to the future.
Yes, good afternoon, Vina. Good afternoon, colleagues, Keagan and Arthur. Keagan, this one goes to you. On Sunday, you are playing your former club, Mamelodi Sundowns. They've already won the league, and you expected to do the guard of honor for them. What does this mean to you as a former player there? And then just on this game itself, and then doing the guard of honor for your former teammates. If you can just give us your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think the guard of honor is not for us as players. The office will handle that, and we will listen to what the office tells us to do, and we have to do it as players. But for us, it's not to focus on that. It's to focus on the game and do the best that we can on the day, and just try to win the game. Obviously, they're in good spirits. They won the league. But for us, it's not to focus on Sundowns or whatever happens outside the field. It's just to give a good performance and get the maximum points.
Thank you, Keagan. Tarawa.
Thank you very much, Vina. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning rather, Keagan as well as Coach Zwane. This question is for both of you as player and as coach. Coach, to be honest, this season has been possibly one of the most challenging and one poor season that you guys have had. What is the general feeling amongst the technical team and the players after such a embarrassing and difficult season that you guys have had? Thank you.
Thanks for the question, Karawa. Look, yeah, indeed, it's been a difficult one for us, and hearing the poor results as well. But also, it boils down to one thing: we couldn't, get or do a proper, preseason. As you know, we're coming from, the Champions League, so it was always gonna, be difficult as time goes on, and yet we find ourselves in this situation. So it's part of the game. We learn from it, and surely we need to improve going forward. For the fact that as a team of Kaizer Chiefs caliber, we have to challenge for honors every season. So yeah, looking forward to the next season with the hope that we can turn things around.
And for Coach Keagan? Yeah, obviously, as players, as people at Kaizer Chiefs, we don't want to see ourselves in situations like this, but it's up to all of us, to stick together, to come together, and, prepare well for the next season. I think once we start focusing on ourselves and, just trying to improve ourselves as a club, as individuals at Kaizer Chiefs, we will do better. I don't think any player at Kaizer Chiefs want to go on the field and not win. It's been difficult for us, but like the coach said, there's a few new faces in the team. We didn't have a proper preseason, but yeah, I think it was just our consistency throughout the season. We played in patches throughout the games, and we suffered for that. But hopefully we can just continue learning as a club, as a team, and keep on growing and look forward to next season.
Thank you, kids. Next question, David.
Good morning, colleagues. Good morning, Vina and Coach and Keagan. Despite the difficulties that you had this season, Coach, you're still within a shout, for qualifying for the CAF Champions League after yesterday's results from Cape Town City and Royal. How much would it mean to you, to go into the Champions League next season? And also for Keagan, how much would it mean for the players to still make CAF Champions League and play on the continent? Thanks.
Thanks for the question, Brade. Look, as you know, the club of Kaizer Chiefs caliber, you try to give your best all the time. I think we did our best, and our best was not enough this season. We're thinking still, as long as we still have 4 games left, focus on ourselves. We take one game at a time, and we hope that we'll be able to find results, because it's all about that, right? And other teams as well, are doing us that favor in terms of collecting maximum points. Yesterday, watched some games, rarely haven't lost. Also, Cape Town City through. So it's all up to us now. It's in our hands, and we just have to, keep our minds, positive and on ground the results. It looks positive so far, and as long as there's hope, I think anything is possible. And we're looking forward to the next game. The hope that we can get the results. That will also help us go into the two remaining games. Thank you, Coach Sabri. Let's go for it.
Thank you, Bravina. Much appreciated. 10-1-1. Guys, you are doing a good job. I know you don't have time to prepare the boys all the time. And I must say thank you to Kaizer Chiefs for taking swift action to ill discipline. Tell me, how are the mentality of the players these days as you are about to finish the league? How are they coping?
Thanks for the question, so Sabri. Look, we all know that the game has evolved, and times have changed, and we don't want to live in the past, but we all know that, in life, discipline is key. In everything that you do, whether you are in the corporate world or you are in the football industry, discipline is everything. And once you are disciplined, you can easily, achieve, things that you want to achieve in life. And unfortunately, because of there's so many things that are happening, and the boys sometimes don't get the proper guidance. And it's not only them, even our generation. In our generation, we also experience such challenges. It's all up to them now as to whether they want to take, the game to another level. And most of them they're very, very talented players, and they still stand a good chance of representing South Africa, the highest level, the national team, and also go out there, and represent the country, playing for top teams, overseas. So we need more of them, but that will only take, discipline will come first, dedication, perseverance, because life is not easy. And also, they are the chosen ones. They are very lucky, most of them, because they do what they love. And a lot of people right now, this day and age where they do what they don't love, but because of the circumstances, the challenges that they come across, they are forced to do something that they don't like. So we encourage them to be more focused and also keep their foot on the ground and be humble. And most of them they respond positively, except for few, because of the excitement, also because of the, wrong, maybe advice that they get, and also the cycle that they find themselves in. So we won't stop, encouraging them. We won't give up on them because they need our support, and they need everyone to be there for them until we get it right. Because not only affecting, players at club level, also the national team. We're not doing well in the national team right now, so we want to turn things around. And the national team can only do well if a team like Kaizer Chiefs is also doing well. So yeah, we'll keep encouraging them. We'll keep, advising them, monitoring them, and make sure that they push and they strive for success. So far, so good, and we just want to improve, and we'll take one step at a time. We won't rush into things. We'll just, make sure that we get things going. So yeah, let's hope for the best in future, that things will change for the better.
Thank you, Coach. Fidel?
Thank you, Vina. Morning, everyone. Morning, Coach. Morning, Keagan. Coach, can you please shed some light on Njabulo Blom? I think he's been very consistent this season in different positions as well. Can you please just share which position do you think best suits him? And for Keagan, what is the biggest difference between Coach Arthur and Coach Baxter's leadership styles, training method? Basically, that transition from the two coaches. Thank you.
Let's start with Keagan. Trying to carry on with the Kaizer Chiefs philosophies and keep on playing the way Kaizer Chiefs want to play. With Coach Arthur, he's not only a coach, he's a friend. He's a person that you can come to with anything. And it's not much of a change for us as players. We got used to both coaches. The team were always together. We could go to any coach, and you can see the boys are responding well to Coach Arthur. And we're just looking forward to continue working with Coach Arthur and growing, helping each other. Coach Arthur is also learning, and us as players are trying to learn from him. So it's a good working environment for us.
Look, I've known Njabulo since when he was 14 years old. And he's a very, reserved young man. And disciplined, hardworking player with so much focus, and he also pay attention to details. He's that type of a player. So he's been doing well for himself. But you are yet to see the best of Njabulo. I think you can play Njabulo as a right back. You can play Njabulo defensive midfielder. You can play Njabulo as a number 8. Why? Because we trained our players in the development to play more than 3 positions. Why? Because the game has evolved. So, you need that tactical flexibility. And if we are to develop players that will only play 1 position, and once he's promoted to the first team and the coach in the first team is not happy, that means he's not happy about that player. That means the team will have to release the player, loan the player out. So we had to change, the way we used to develop players and think about, the future of these players and the future of this team as well. At least we have to push that we promote 2 players, season, and with players that can also, understand, how is it like to play for Kaizer Chiefs, so that we can help those who are new in the setup. And also when we induct them, it's not only about sessions, diversity sessions or media sessions, and many other aspects that are involved, to help these players to grow. So we try and help them from the development, the way they should, conduct themselves, the way they should operate on and off the field. And Njabulo is one good example. And you never hear people saying Njabulo is a problematic child, is not at home, or He still goes home even after training because that's what we taught him. And actually, not only him, all of them, we taught them about discipline. And they know that there is no shortcut to success. They're going to have to dig deeper. They're going to have to work very hard. And Jabulo is a good example. Also to the guys who are still in the development, who wants to come to the first team. And if you play well consistently, they will be given the opportunity. And you have to showcase your talent. And it's not going to be easy. You're not going to get game time because of Coach Arthur, you also and so. No, you're going to have to compete. And it's all about winning games in the first team. It's no longer about development. So yeah, he's got that mentality. He's very, very strong. He's solid, and he's got good attitude as well. So yeah, big ups to him, and I wish him well. I wish he can keep it that way. He's one for the future, and he's going to be one of the best players for South Africa.
Can we have Leon?
Thank you, Bina. Morning, Coach. Morning, Keagan. Question for Keagan. After the game against Gallants, you've now scored a career high 8 league goals this season. And the stats show that Chiefs haven't lost yet when you have scored. Is there a role, even a responsibility of being a match winner that you've grown to really show Chiefs?
Not really. I think for me, since I started playing football, it's not about me. It's never been about me. As long as the team is doing well and the team is getting results, I'm happy at the end of the day. Look, the goal I scored against Gallants, it got a deflection of karma, and it went in. Sometimes you have to create your own luck, and I think for me personally, I don't look at the stats. I don't look at if I scored or if I assisted a goal. For me, it's about the team performance. If the team is doing well, I always say the individuals will stand out. And I think with the help of my teammates, they really helped me this season. They put me in positions where I could score the goals and help the team. But personally, I don't look at all these things with me and my stats. It's about the team first, and then afterwards I'll start, trying to improve myself.
Thank you very much for that. We'll go to Slibalo, and we're going to close with Umto. Spongs, not unless it's the old hand as well. Slibalo, Karabo, I use your many names.
Okay, Karabo, it's fine. Thank you very much. Keagan, let's be honest. I think for you personally, this is not what you expected. I mean, when you arrived at the club, you've spoken about wanting to win trophies, and you've won nothing. And you came in, from the back of the club not winning anything in 6 seasons. For you personally, what does that say to you personally that you couldn't help the club win anything this season? And to Coach Arthur, you are a legend of this football club. What you've achieved with this club is everything. I mean, league titles, cup titles as well. And when you see what is happening now at the club, not winning anything in 7 seasons, how does that make you feel when you go back to bed and just to reflect on the day you've had and you haven't been able to help the club? How does that hurt you, to be quite honest? Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, obviously I came here. We all know Chiefs is a big club in South Africa, in Africa. I grew up supporting the club, watching the coach play, winning trophies, winning leagues. And with me knowing the history of the club, I knew that coming here, there's a high possibility of us winning and challenging for all trophies, Now that we didn't win anything this season, it's always hard for me to accept that because of the caliber of players we have and the team we have, at Chiefs. Sometimes you sit back and you reflect and you think, am I doing enough as a player? But at the end of the day, it's not a one-man show. It's the whole team, and we really have ourselves to be blamed as players, At times we created silly mistakes which cost us a few games. But that's part of football. We can't keep on living in the past. We have to, focus on the future and, just trying to give back to the club what they've given us as players. We really need to pull up our socks and come together as players and find ways to, improve our performances. But the last few games that we have remaining, if we go in with the same mentality that we had against Marumo, knowing that not every game is going to go the way we want to play. Chiefs want to play good football. We want to play entertaining football for our supporters, and sometimes it's not like that. We should be able to notice when a game needs, fight and grit and character. And we show that on Tuesday against Marumo. And if we can continue, just developing that winning mentality where we grind results, I think we really can start competing for all these trophies.
Look, we're in a difficult situation. It's not only, this season, and even last season, we were fighting to be in the top 8. And I think qualifying for the Champions League, it happened for a reason, Unfortunately, we did not win it, but it gave us hope. It gave us hope in the sense that we had challenges. We had challenges of bringing in new players, and it's only this beginning of the season we managed to bring in, new playing personnel. So obviously we needed to now help those players, to understand how things are done here, structure, and the pressure that comes with you as a player playing for Kaizer Chiefs. The responsibilities on our shoulders. It was always going to be difficult, to get that going and get it right, in one season, knowing where we come from, as a club. With so many challenges. So yeah, I believe we're on the right track. It's been a setback, but not a train smash. We have another season next season to redeem ourselves and get things where they belong, and we're definitely going to turn things around. I have that feeling. Yeah, there's no way I can sleep well. Sometimes I don't even eat well because I believe I can help the club. I know the team in and out. With the support of everyone, I see the future is bright. I know the players from the under 13s, all of them, I've been here for 22 years now, approaching 23. So yes, it's painful to see the team in this state and the state that it's in right now. But I know that things will change for the better. Yeah, and it's not for the first time that we find ourselves in this situation. I think my first season here as a player, and that was season 2000. When I came here, the team had just won Bob Save. The following season, we won nothing. And then the coach that we had, he never gave up on us. He kept on, pushing us because he had to believe in our individual, talent, and as players, he felt that if he can bring us together and have maybe a few more additions here and there to beef up the squad, things will change for the better. And indeed, Tim Fredericks, I remember, he came on board, Sean Premal, many other players, And just before that season, actually, Kaizer Chiefs had signed 11 players. And out of those 11 players, only myself and Cyril Nzama that survived, because that season we had a dry spell where we couldn't even win a single trophy. But Coach Mushini, with a few additions in terms of playing personnel, he managed to turn things around. Then I still believe that the same will happen as long as we still believe and we bring the right players that can come and help the team. Because right now it's difficult to get exceptional players, very, very good players contracted to other teams, and others obviously going to have to go deep in your pocket to bring them on board. So yeah, it's the team will see as to which ones that are available, which ones that we can bring on board, and also other teams are willing to to let them go and come and join us, because that has been the challenge for the club. I think the club at one stage wanted Keagan before he went overseas, and we only got Keagan now. So those are the challenges, but we'll never give up. As Keagan is also alluded that we won't give up going forward, and we're looking forward to the next season. We still have 4 remaining games. We'll go out, grind the results to finish the season on high note, and there is no doubt about it. We will get it right at some point.
Thank you, Coach. The last question will go to Mto.
Thank you, Pravina. Good afternoon, everyone. My question is directed at Keagan. Keagan, you've won the league title before. I'm sure you understand what it takes to win a league title. When you look at the current Kaizer Chiefs squad, how far do you think you are from being a club that challenges for the league? And what would it take from the players to get back to winning major trophies? Thank you.
Yeah, look, I think we're not very far off. I think I said earlier that we have a great bunch of players, especially our youngsters coming from the development. I think once we just start understanding the fact that sometimes nice football won't win us games. Sometimes we'll have to fight as a team. We have to be a unit on the field. Sometimes the tactics won't come out the way we trained or planned. And it's for us, it's up to us on the field as players to see that, and to come together and fix it on the field. We can't wait for the coaches at halftime to tell us, we need to, sort it out on the field. And I think at times when we played and we create one mistake and we go down, we started panicking. And I think that comes with experience. And, like I said, this season is past. We're focusing on the last 3 games. And once we do well in these 3 games, we can build on for the future. And I think once we understand the fact that we need to, always be together and stick together as a club itself, the whole Kaizer Chiefs, things will work out for us. And I think we're on the right track. We're working hard at training sessions. We're trying to come up with solutions on how to go forward. And I think it starts with the game on Sunday. We need to stick to what we're good at and not focus on our oppositions, and just grind results and hope for the future.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to ask Coach Arthur if you've got closing remarks. Anything that perhaps I would like to highlight that perhaps was not asked by members of the media?
I think so far so good. Nothing else.
Keagan, anything from your side?
No.
Message to the supporters?
I think to all our supporters, we know it hasn't been the easiest of seasons. All of us at the club are really feeling it, and we're really trying to, change the corner. And all I can say is just, keep on believing in us. We're really trying as a club. We're really fighting for the club, and just come out for the last few games. Just keep on supporting us, and we really will do our best to improve the situation.
As I mentioned at the start of the conference, members of the media, you are part of the game. You are part of the responsibility to inform supporters to attend the matches. Our tickets are sold at the ticket master, Shoprite Checkers Computer Ticket. And we cannot be a part as media in clubs where media is waiting to report after the game how many low numbers attended the match. So let's stick together and work together for the betterment of sports in our country. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great afternoon. Coach Arthur, Keagan, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Dolly.